Hi, good morning from Saudi Arabia. I'm still drinking my coffee. Hi, my name's Jamie. I live in Saudi Arabia and I have a large makeup collection that is continuing to... I have a large collection of makeup that continues to expand, so let's talk about it. I actually finally received my last order of Colourpop. It was all on sale items. I'm pretty sure I spent $60, which is the exact amount for free international shipping. One of the items, or yeah, like basically a collection that was not on sale otherwise was the like Earth collection of these mini quads, or like, yeah, not minis, but quads. I ended up getting the Capricorn, what is it? Head Capricorn in charge, like a Virgo. This is actually really pretty. And then, of course, I had to have this one. I had to have Never Taurus Apart. What a stupid name. Anyway, the Taurus one, because I am your friendly YouTube Taurus. And personally, I don't know if anybody feels this way. I think it's more in vogue to sort of shit on this a little bit, but I love discussing people's signs. More often than not, it's not that I like go out of my way and say like, oh, disgusting. A Sagittarius, by the way, Sagittarius and I, like, we can be friends. We cannot date. No dating. Absolutely not. Never again. The thing is, like, I don't have a preconceived notion usually of, like, especially when I'm dating somebody, that it's like, oh, this is never gonna work because they're a Sagittarius. But oh my God, more often than not, ooh, like, and sometimes there will be people that I just like have a good friendship with and have a good vibe with, and I'm like, oh yeah, this person's dope. I love this. And then come to find out, very compatible signs. I don't know, man. Anyway, so I am gonna go ahead and do basically a first and second impression of the stuff I received from Colourpop. So I'm actually going to retest out the No Filter foundation that I also received recently from Colourpop. I'm gonna be testing out the No Filter concealer as well that I received from Colourpop. It's gonna be a Colourpop day. Colourpop. I'm gonna either use this Soul Body highlighter. I did get this cute little blush from the, what is it? The Dark Blooms collection. I love that collection. I think that is so freaking pretty. I also got this No Filter, what is this? Setting powder or finishing powder. I've never used any complexion products from Colourpop. I used the foundation the other day in a video, and I don't know about it. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm gonna use maybe a Freckle pen from Colourpop. Yeah. So I'm gonna use this Feather Effect brow pen as well for my brows. I also picked up these lip products from the, what is it? The Lush collection. I thought these were just so cute. I couldn't help myself, and I'm sorry, not sorry, but they went on sale, and I was like, oh, those are mine. Those are for me. I picked up this lip pencil. I've never actually had any lip pencil from Colourpop, but yeah. So anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the Taurus palette today, because I mean, that's so me. It is literally like, these are my colors. This is what I would do every single day if I, you know, had no other choice. Like, no other choices. I would look at that and be like, yep, that looks right on. Perfect. I mean, I really like this one, Virgo, but both of these I think I'm gonna kind of save out for like traveling, and maybe even like if I wake up late and go to work and need to put on my makeup at work. I think this would be a more appropriate, like work appropriate type situation than, you know, fucking blue eyeshadow. I'm gonna get my skin prepped a little bit, and I am gonna use not a Colourpop primer for my eyes. It's gonna be the Too Faced as usual. I'm working it down. It's gonna go. It's gonna go any day now. All right, my hair is up, so I won't be annoying. What I really like about this thing is that the mirror is huge, but also I can like do this and it doesn't get in your way. I've been really bad about that, and I'm sorry. Been really bad about doing my makeup and then looking at everything I've shot and all the footage and looking at it later and being like, oh wow, they can't see anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and tuck in to the Never Taurus Apart. This shade is The Good Life. This is Rich Rich. This is a great shade. It's a nice duochrome. I'm pretty sure I have it in like the Natasha Denona palette, Metropolis palette, but you know, whatever. This is Like a Bowl and Trust Me. So it has a little like Taurus symbol embossed on the green shade. It was meant for me. No other way around it. Like, it was meant for me. I was never not gonna buy it. Sorry. That said, I really don't need more makeup. Oh my God, I don't need more makeup. But of course, Colourpop is coming out with a mega palette that has been sent to this earth to tempt me. And it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. It's the new, I'll put it up here. It's the new like jewel toned palette. Oh, bitch. Oh, that looks so good. First I was like, I'm not buying any more. You heard me. You heard me. I said, I'm not doing it anymore. No more. I don't even know what look I'm doing today. I'm just kind of slapping shit around here. This is so, the color story is so right on that it doesn't even, like, there's nothing about this to me that I'm like, nope, don't like that. I really haven't been impressed with the concept of like the quad thing. I think like you're paying a bit much for 4 eyeshadows that like Colourpop would normally give you 9, you know? It seems a little interesting to me. They are nice. I think that they, like I said, I think they're gonna be great for any type of traveling. I'm just gonna put this, what is this shade? Trust Me, that really warm terracotta brown in my corner and crease, and then kind of blend it out, maybe a little more on this side. Sort of skipping on this side or like coming off a bit patchy on this eye, but that really isn't abnormal. I wonder if it's because I'm left-handed, like my right eye is always an odd shape or just like not done correctly. What do I like about being a Taurus? Well, I love beautiful things. And Tauruses are known for really sitting back and enjoying life. A misconception that we're lazy. And I'm not lazy. It's just, I'm not gonna do dumb shit for somebody else that I don't wanna do. Which doesn't make me, for instance, like a good student. I, by nature, sort of distrust anyone that like tells me to do, that I need to do something for them for any particular reason. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put this across my whole eyelid. I love this. This is nice. And then I'm gonna put a different shade somewhere else. Yeah. I think like Tauruses are difficult to motivate unless you know them. We're a very emotional sort. However, it's not like we're emotional in the same way as a water sign, because like a water sign gets wrapped up and taken for a ride by their emotions, and kind of sent into a spiral. Tauruses don't do that. Tauruses really acknowledge where they're at and experience it, and then when it's done, and it's not really a factor anymore. There's no sense in like rushing that acknowledgement, and we're not like afraid of pain either, which is kind of bad. It's not It's not one of my favorite characteristics. We're not afraid of being in pain. We don't want it, but, you know, for instance, in like dating situations, like, it's kind of just one of those things where you know, like a wiser sign would say like, don't date that person because they've got this problem, and the Taurus is like, well, I've already invested. I'm already invested. It's already decided for me. I can't even do anything about it. And, you know, a wiser sign would be like, well, then maybe you need to separate yourself. And a Taurus would be like, nope. I'm gonna go down with this shitty ship, I tell ya. We often have obviously, we have the notoriety for being stubborn. Being stubborn is not as cute as we think sometimes, for sure. I maintain that I am not really that stubborn. I would prefer the term tenacious. We're not quitters. We're certainly not quitters in this camp. That's kind of a earth sign in general thing. I have dated now both a Virgo and a Capricorn in succession, and I can tell you, I still think we're better. Tauruses, that is. Tauruses are supposedly supposed to get along very well with water signs. I have a ton of friends who are water signs, for sure. However, I despise dating water signs. I have been taken for a ride by so many water signs, it's just not even cool. It's not even cute anymore. So out of touch with their emotions. Like, they're emotional, but they don't understand them. They're just busy wallowing in them. I can help my friends through their emotions, but in terms of dating people, oh my God, I have had it. No, no more. No. No. So, Tauruses are allegedly like highly compatible with, for instance, Cancer. Sorry, I had to wet my sponge. I'm gonna go in and do the no filter foundation. Anyway, the last Cancer I dated, never fucking again. The last Cancer I dated, all but destroyed my life and owed me $1,000 within 4 weeks. And I mean, like, I sussed him out pretty fast for being a shit show. Wow, these look like the same color, to be honest. But not before almost completely just destroying my life. And by destroying my life, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like, I had to move my horse. It's a whole thing. I had to move my horse, and it was kind of a bad scene, and thankfully I have a really good friend who helped me out of that situation. And God bless her every day of her life. But goddamn, never again, Cancer. They just know exactly how to destroy me. And the thing is, like, they really are a good vibe. Like, it's a vibe, and you're like, oh wow, look at this, the emotional depth of this person. Look at this person creates such waves and blah blah blah. And the reason being is that they're fucking crazy. They're nuts. Hate them. I have Cancer friends. I'm allowed to say this. You know who you are, Smear. Love you. Such an asshole. Initially, the other day, when I tried this foundation, it went on really pretty. It went on just gorgeous. And I was like, oh wow, this could be a new favorite. But then as I wore it through the day, it looked bad. Like, I'm gonna see if there's something to be salvaged here. And I think too, it wasn't really the right color to begin with, because I had kind of messed up, but yeah. So my foundation is set down. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. As a reminder, I do have the concealer and the setting powder and the no filter line. In theory, all of these products should work together really cohesively and have a really nice effect. Oh my God, there are furries on my fucking face. I hate that for me. What I'm gonna do, this is not a new product, I've had this product. I'm gonna go in with the Soul Face and Body Bronzing Balm in Light. This is an amazing, excellent, probably even a little bit better dupe for the Chanel Le Teint, the Chanel Balm, the bronzing balm, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna take this on a brush and kind of add some dimension to my face a little bit. I do like the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer a little bit better for this type of thing. Just slightly. I think the tone is a little bit nicer and you're given more choices in terms of like colors and shades. So that's why I don't use this as much. And like I said, I do have the Chanel one and I like try to use the Chanel before I use the Soul Body one just because like it was expensive and it, you know, whatever. I'm being classist with my products, especially for the price versus the Chanel one. And the Chanel can come on a little bit patchy, that's my concern with it as well. So I'm gonna kind of clean up my eye look a little bit and then I'll be right back. I kind of made a mistake with my eye look, but to be honest, it's fine, you know, whatever. I'm gonna go back in a little bit with the No Filter Concealer. I really liked how this wore. Actually, it did not crease. So far, I'm liking the coverage on the foundation. I just hope that it sits and continues to sit right. Okay, well, I messed up and did that thing where I like to cover my face while I'm putting on my concealer, but yeah, it blended out pretty nice. I'm gonna pause and work on my eyebrows, partially with not a Colourpop product, so I'm gonna take a break and be back. Okay, so my brows are for the most part on. I'm just gonna take this little pen. Oh no, I did that thing again. Oh no, oh no. This is what I don't like about brow pens, is that you ask them to be a little bit more than they are and then they explode everywhere. See that? Boo. So far, I'm not wildly impressed with this brow pen. I have used better. Can I just tell you how much easier my life is now that my eyebrows are tattooed on? Legitimately, that used to take up so much time. So much time. I'm not crazy about that brow pen. Meh. I'm gonna decide, I think, what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna take Trippin, and this is from the Wild Child collection, Trippin, and I'm just gonna kind of tuck it right here in my cheekbone a little bit for a bit more dimension. So this is meant to be a darker shade blush, but I use it not that way. I really like the tone that it has on my skin. I don't think that everybody could want or might want to do this. So if you disagree, that's totally justified in how you feel. But I really don't like gray toned contour shades on me. I think it comes off looking weird and it just doesn't match my skin. So I really like a warmer toned contour bronzer. Like, they say that contour is supposed to be more cool toned, and you know, in color theory, I totally agree. But on me, I'm like, no. False. And I've been using that for a long time. I really like it. Don't get rid of it, Colourpop. I will murder you. I'm gonna take now the No Filter finishing powder, and I'm just gonna kind of go over everything with that. Especially like my jawline. See if that does anything. Maybe kind of studying my eye area a little bit. Oh, pleasantly surprised by that. It does appear to blur a little bit. Huh. Nice. Probably, I don't know. I would like to say that I would put that, for instance, again in kind of a travel kit situation, but I'm also afraid of like the powder breaking. Next, I'm gonna take this pressed powder blush from the Dark Blooms collection in Chaise. This is kind of an orangey tone. It's a little bit chalky, but on me, I think it'll work fine. I'm gonna take this little angly brush, load her up, as if I need more blushes, as if I need anything. Yeah. Yep. It's subtle, you know, but that's what I like in a blush. I'm not really a fan of the blushing these days. I just don't find it attractive for me. I don't think it looks that good. I think it looks juvenile. I think it looks dumb. That's going on really nice, great. Next, I'm gonna put on my freckles, okay? So I'm gonna use this Colourpop freckle pen and I'm gonna freckle out my face. I gotta check if I've got a meeting though, 1 second. I guess I'm just gonna do my freckles until I get called into this meeting. Are people still doing freckles? Are we doing that? I hope we are. The thing about freckles is you just gotta do this. I really like them up the side here as well. Just to really make myself feel precious. It's good to get them all up in your, like, eye even a little bit. I tend to think my nose freckles give me away. Like, they're not real. My skin's looking a little thirsty after that powdering as well, so I might put on like a hydrating spray or something before I continue. Usually I get tired by this side and I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore. There you go. Can you see that? It's a little precious. Maybe I should put some on my forehead too. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. What is going on here? Ew, gross. It's weird. I'm gonna spray my face to rehydrate it a little bit. It's looking a little dusty. And then I'll take my sponge and kind of pat everything back into place a bit. It's very subtle. You probably can't see it, but it works. It's a thing. Next, I'm gonna take my highlighter brush and I'm gonna use this rosé highlighter from Soul Body. That's cute. I look cute. I'm gonna go in and kind of do some work in my lower lash line as well. I really need to clean these blending brushes. Okay, so I had a quick meeting, I had to go, but I kind of went in with both Trust Me and Like a Bull, the terracotta and the green shade, and my under eye, whatever this is, whatever that is, lower lash line, that thing. I set down a couple more little freckles just because like freckles are in layers in your skin, so some are like more dark than others, I guess, is the best way to put it. And I put on just some mascara for today. I think it works. I think it works just with mascara right now. I feel real pretty. I feel really, really nice. And it's nice to have a break from wearing lashes every single day. Lastly, I think what I'm gonna do, and I kind of cleaned up my eye look too. It's all coming together real nice. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this lip pencil called Field Day. It's from the like poppy type collection, which I also have the lippy sticks for that poppy thing. Anyway, yeah, you get it. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. I might put on a little bit of that lippy pencil and then a gloss. I also put this eyeliner from the Tinkerbell collection. It's called Lost Girl, and it's supposed to look like that. And I put that in my lower like waterline. You really can't see it. I don't know, man. I have a couple of the lippy sticks right here. Some of them end up being a little bit dark. I think I'm gonna go in with this one, which obviously I've used a lot because all of the lettering has worn off. I don't know what shade this is. It looks like this. Like kind of that color. So I've used it a lot. Their lippy stick formula is really, really comfortable. It's a little tiny bit dry, but like, that's lipstick. What are you gonna do about it? And I think I'm gonna go ahead and go over top of this with Orchid, just for a little more zest. My lower lip line is funky. Okay. So yeah, that Orchid shade, this really bright kind of orangey shade, sort of just livened up the color a little bit. I didn't want it too red, but I also don't want it just flat brown. So anyway, I'm gonna do my hair and stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, so I truly didn't do my hair. It's still a little bit wet, so I want to kind of let it be for a while. But let's talk about the products. So I'm testing out this foundation again a little bit after sort of some mixed feelings. I wore it the other day and it just broke up super bad around my nose. Like it was just not excusable. So far it's looking, and I was oily. Oh my God, I was oily. It's looking okay. It's looking pretty good. It is a little bit suspect on the tip of my nose, but I was having some weird problems with it yesterday. Like my nose was peeling from basically nowhere. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Freckles, cute. Yeah, freckles, cute. Meh. Overall, this is great. I feel precious right now. Like, it's just a nice shimmer. It's a nice like tone of green. Man, I'm a hoe for some green. The shadows performed really well. Like, it's Colourpop. Colourpop is pretty predictable at this point with the performance of their shadows. So, yeah, I liked everything I tried today. I liked everything that I worked with. I really like this tone of blush on me as well, the Chaise. Like I said, I'm really not a fan of a very bright blush right now. Like, I know that the 80s are, like that 80s nod is kind of what's in style right now, but I think it just looks like crap on me. I don't really like it. And I really do prefer kind of more of an orangey tone on me anyway. In case you want to try the Soul Body bronzing balm, like it's great. It's subtle. It's not gonna like, you know, knock your socks off. And if you're one of those people that does more of the no makeup, I think that's a good choice. I used it kind of more as a base for my other products. The Wild Child collection, like I said, This, there are 2 blushes in this collection that you get, and I really like both of them. There's Jet Set and Trippin, and I really like, again, Trippin to create more of a contour effect because it's a bit darker, and I tend to tuck it like right there and right there, and then kind of blend it out. And then I usually use Jet Set more as a blush, sort of, blush bronzer sort of situation. I really like them. I really like those tones on me for that purpose, and that may not be like what they're strictly intended for, but I like it that way. Sorry, I like it that way. The No Filter powder, the finishing powder, is pretty nice. It's fine. It's a little smaller than I would have expected, but it was on sale. What are you gonna do? No Filter concealer is sitting overall pretty well. I liked the concealer. I know Raw Beauty Christie uses it all the time, like all the time. More as a primer for her eyes, but lip products are solid. Everything's just pretty solid. The only thing I really don't care for is that brow pen. I think that brow pen can be skipped. Oh, and this is nice. I like more of that chunky glittery look sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, just like, again, sort of a more deliberate take on highlighter, but not one that's like, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I think I look pleasant. I like this look. It's gonna look fine. And yeah, let me know if you like this type of video, and stay tuned for the next one. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Bye.